Hold on, we're almost there. Okay, wait. Wait, there we go.
Where's the camera? Oh, hi, there it is. Hi. Are we on? Are we live? Are we doing it live? Can you see me?
We're pretty much framed between the couch. What do you call the things on the couch? Like, what do you call the thing on the side of the couch right there?
The arms?
Well, I mean, there's no.
It's called an arm. It's an arm of the couch. That's exactly what it's called. It's just not very no sound. Dan, what are you doing? Someone stole my mouse. Can you hear me now? How about now? Dan's working on it.
Yeah, we should.
They can hear me, but I'm quiet.
Not anymore. You're good. There's just a delay, that's why. But you're good now.
Oh, Brittany says, "Oh, Precious." Yep. Come on. Precious knows the whistle and will come over here. Come on, bud. Yep, I thought so. Come on.
Is there a controller by you?
I have nothing. Oh, a game controller? Yes. Yes, I do have that. Hi, we're here to play Mario Kart. I hear there's new tracks, but I have not checked them out yet.
It was a big upload too. Hello, everybody.
Sound is out of sync.
Okay, yeah. Let me go do that because it was.
Buddy.
I haven't had to set up Mario Kart since the reload, so let me go.
And she sends the he's not so sexy this time, the dancing pair, saying you are amazing. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. We really, really appreciate it, and thanks for popping in to say hi.
The 700 audio delay was at 7,000.
That'll do it.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Foxy Call. I'll be back there in a second.
Is this the right controller? This says Xbox. And it's not doing anything. Thanks.
That's why Diablo 4 controller.
Oh, I knew it looked familiar. Hello everybody, it is Wednesday night. We are going to play Mario Kart. I'm working on setting up a room right now.
Hannah, is the audio back? Is the audio in sync?
Do you have the laptop mouse?
Probably.
Okay, you're gonna want to bring it. Hi, buddy. Oh, can you guys see Precious
time for all the
okay?
cats that come slowly find you.
Precious for sure. He loves to be right next to me. We'll see if we can get him into my lap before the end of the show. He's been working on being a lap cat. He climbs in every once in a while. Oh, Foxy Koala, enjoy your day. Pet lots of animals I've never heard of. And thank you again for supporting us and for being here.
Y'all need to check out Foxy Koala.
Yes, what did she post today or yesterday? A binturong? I don't know what that is.
And she did it differently. It was fun fact on there, and then you scrolled over and there was a picture of the thing. I don't know, I liked it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you so much, Foxy Koala.
Brittany says, just no blankets. Yeah, he's getting a little more comfortable with blankets. Still not a huge fan, but it's fun. Baxter will be hesitant. He'll come over here like he kind of wants to hang out. If I grab my one leopard print blanket that's older than Blake, and put it on my lap, he can't help but come lay on the blanket. I need to put a pillow behind me or I'm gonna have back pain.
I know, you look all slouched over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this might be. I think this
Courtney,
might be
you can't
better.
join yet because I haven't made it. I'm working on it. I got distracted by a floof. Sorry. Create room. Yes.
Oh yes. Thank you again, Foxy Koala.
Turn that fan on if it won't mess with our audio. Back pain? What about front pain? Oh, I already got that. But I get pinchy back if I just sit straight on the couch because it's deeper than my legs are. So then I get this weird hunch over thing.
Don't ask how the conversation started, but Steve's not a backhoe; he's a front hoe. So, things that come out of our group chat.
All right, guys, room is open.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to join it.
Okay, I think we fixed the.
Oh, I was doing weird stuff. I was playing with Bradley last time, and I don't think I've played since then. I don't remember what the car is that Dan makes me play with.
What do you think I should have? I think you should hit the caps lock button, and then you should have a crumble cookie with ice cream. That's what I think.
In case you need 6,000 calories in a cookie.
Right. Okay, so I think I don't need an audio delay. I think I turned it on, but the Brio does not require audio delay because it's plugged straight in it. The other cameras, Elgato is being used by the Switch, so I think we're good now.
Sam says it looks like you mean business because your hair is up. Dan
Yeah.
should not be Daisy. Well, Dan doesn't get to choose. I choose, and Daisy's who I am. Always.
Yes. All right, Caps Lock Sam. My hair. I was business today. I go to the doctor today. Whenever I have to go and deal with people in public, you got. If I put my hair up, it's like fake tits. It's just, it's like 300% more attention. They don't forget you in the lobby. They don't forget to call your name. They don't forget to interact with you. They don't forget who you are. Next time I come see them, they remember who you are.
Yeah, you're the guy with the mohawk.
I learned it from. I learned it from Dave Chappelle from Half Baked. He taught me to be memorable. If you've seen that movie, you know. Dan, you're not helpful in me choosing between the two. No, it was between three things. It's hit the caps lock button, then go get cookies with ice cream on it.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Auntie Ange, you always remember.
Hold on. Auntie Ange or Auntie Ange? Because I was on your profile picture today, and I was trying to figure out if I'm saying your name right.
Based on her profile?
No, just based on, like, reading your name and going, like, is it...
I like the sound of Auntie better, and I told Jason when Bradley was born, I want to be Auntie Crystal.
It's the U that threw me off.
Well, there's a U in it.
It's not A-N-T-Y, like Auntie?
If you're talking about little bugs.
Maybe I just never see it in print, and I just read it fast because, like, if it's words, it just comes out the other side.
You barely register. She says it's Auntie. Yeah, I wanted to be Auntie Crystal, but it didn't really flow, and I don't think it really worked for Bradley's toddler mouth, so I'm Auntie Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Although he can actually say Crystal now. It used to be Auntie Tistel.
Yes, Auntie. Yes, okay. Then I was saying it right.
Yes, so Auntie Ange, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, hi, yes.
Reminding everybody, it is Rizzo's Gotcha Day today.
Yeah, she was here.
If I was a good cat parent, I would remember how old she is. I want to say 8.
I thought she just had her, because Kitty just had her, who just had her 10th birthday?
Kitty.
So then she's 8 because today it was 8 years, well, no, because 8 years ago today I was at Vid Summit with Zach. That's the year before you went to VidCon. So
I went with you the year we found her.
Yes, so that was the next year. That year, Jess did not go that year, and I went with Zach that year.
So is she 7?
So she's got to be 7 because I think it said 8 years ago. Did it say? I think the memory said 8 years or 9 years ago. I think I screenshotted it or something to show Jess that we were friends a year longer than this thing. I think it was 8 years ago. So I think Rizzo's 7. Who's the dude in the middle with the glasses?
She says 2015. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was 8.
You sound, or you look unhappy.
Brittany says 7.
It's 7 then, because if me standing there talking to Zach or to Charles Trippy when I was asking him the question, that was the year before you went. So because it was just me and Zach, my first year.
Right.
So that was 8 years ago. So it had to have been 7. Yeah, Brittany says 7 years ago. Brittany stalks the best, so I trust Brittany.
She says she went in 2016.
Okay, so 20, 22,
that would
23.
be 7.
7.
But you said it was the year she didn't go.
No.
I'm so confused.
Listen, there's a memory of me standing there talking when me and Zach went the year before everybody else went.
Yes.
So then it was 8 years ago. Was that memory?
Yes. So when did we find Rizzo? The year after that?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Because you don't know what a VidCon was then.
Brittany with the facts. Vlog 180. New Kitten is the Rizzo vlog. Yes, New Kitten.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like okay. So it's
Hannah
it's
says
7.
she's the same age as Griffin.
Aw.
Did you find me the mouse? I know it's gonna come up with...
There's one right here.
Oh, I hate that thing.
All right. I'll go find a mouse.
Nikki with the super chat. Thank you so much, Dan. She found the caps lock button and is using it appropriately in her sentence to capitalize the appropriate words. Thank you. I appreciate that. She decided to have her Sugar Shark cookie from Crumble. Awesome. No ice cream on top? Dan would have put ice cream on top.
What was it?
Her Sugar Shark cookie? I'll show you later.
Is it like kind of like a sugar cookie?
Yeah. I think with gummy sharks on top. I saw something when I was scrolling.
Nikki, does it have gummies?
I think they're shark gummies.
Does
Remember
it have
shark gummies that are like white on the bottom?
Does it have gummies?
All right, let's get this started. Quagmire is here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. If you guys... Oh, we have a friend request received. Let me go handle that.
Do I have to get up? I left the mouse over there. I have to get up and walk, like, listen to this first world problem.
Steps.
I gotta get up and walk like 20 steps to go change this screen around. I couldn't drag the computer this way. There's stuff in the way, and I just couldn't.
All right, Tara, Wolf30, and Miguelito. I am approving your friend request so you can play if you want. And judging everything that you play.
Okay, sugar cookie with blue vanilla iced topping with 2 gummy sharks. That sounds fun. I love gummies in my thing. Just like I'm foolish. Like I put back when penguin yogurt was around. I would put gummies in my froyo, which just made them hard, and I would get the bubblegum ice cream.
I was trying to snoop. The first person that I approved just started playing Mario Kart 2 days ago, so I can probably beat them. The other person I didn't see. And Miguelito, I don't know what you're doing.
There's this video I edited sometime in the last 72 hours that goes up sometime in the next 72 hours. And Jess and Jamie went to the ice cream store. When we were at the deli, did we go to the ice cream place that was right up the street, or we were there? We didn't.
No, we did not.
I've eaten there. You know what?
We had the apple cookies.
It was PJ. I get you with PJ confused. It was PJ. Okay, so we had ice cream at the place, but I won't spoil it. But Jamie had some fun looking ice cream. Oh.
All right, if you're one of the 3 that needed your friend request accepted, they are accepted.
Yes.
Feel free to join. I am going to start the game with someone else just ran in. So what do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. There's room for 2 more people to join. I'm going 150cc. Everything else just default. Start the race. Let's do this. Steve said, Jesus, I could not find Mario Kart. Did you find it now? Are you playing with us?
Was it buried off your page? Mine was in the back too because all the consoles had updates on it, like all the little like Nintendo, Super Nintendo thing with a bunch of games.
Alright, so we have new tracks. We have Athens Dash from Tour. We have Daisy Cruiser from GCN. We have Moonview Highway from the Wii, and the new track new to the Switch is Squeaky Clean Sprint.
Wait, I think there's more.
And then we have Los Angeles Laps from Tour, Sunset Wilds from GBA, Koopa Cape from Wii, and Vancouver Velocity. I'm going. No! I just picked one as fast as I could.
I hope we get the
I
LA
wanted the
one.
rubber ducky one. You hope we get what?
The LA one.
I was talking too much and didn't get time to do it. Brittany has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, friend. That one went to Scott Somerville. Scott, enjoy being a member for a month and listening to Not Our Podcast. And
We're
getting
making another
emojis in
one.
the chat.
Let's make another one soon.
Let's do it.
We just have to let things accumulate up. Like we do so many hours of live streaming. Like, what's there to talk about?
Right.
I gotta have another
We
2
talk
hours.
about
I gotta have another conversation with you.
Thanks.
I'll come back and sit down as soon as I can move this thing around. There we go.
See ya. I practiced with a 4-year-old, so I got pretty good. Oh, I'm just driving up the walls. Bye! I was doing pretty well, but nope. Nope. Oh, here I go.
Alright, on my way.
Oh, I got him. Y'all try to steal my boxes. Sir, we're live streaming. Can you put your phone on mute? Oh, just don't throw boxes at. Oh, today's a rough Mario Kart day.
What'd you say?
Today's a rough Mario Kart day. Although I'm in 4th now.
It just started.
I know! It's not looking good for me.
I just had one of the gummies and it was very sweet. I've been buying gummies lately at Aldi, and they've been really good. You get like good gummies for less price.
I'm not impressed. They're not sour gummies. I like my gummies to be sour. Hey, Dan, I'm in 2nd.
Oh, good job.
Peter G, which I believe stands for Griffin, is ahead of me and like not trying to get any boxes. Not even trying. Everybody caught up. It's okay, I've got shrooms. Out of my way, Yosh.
Hannah says, "It's not looking good for me," and quotes the story of my life. Aww.
We laugh at your pain.
Eating jelly belly beans. I like jelly beans, but only if they're super fresh. But I'm a little scarred from the Bean Boozled jelly beans.
That'll do it.
The Bean Boozled jelly beans were pretty cool.
Although Jelly Bellies are the Ben and Jerry's of jelly beans. Like, they're super flavorful and great.
Except for when you put the one in your mouth that tastes like diaper.
Or dog food. Dog food was the one that sent me over the edge.
I'm gaming, just not played Mario Kart. Some Lego Harry Potter. Aren't the Lego games so fun? They did such a good job on those Lego games. They're always so neat. I remember playing the heck out of the original Lego Star Wars. Sorry, you're gonna see me picking at my ear. I was at the doctor today, and I was like, hey, like, while you're here, like, I'm not hearing right in my right ear. I flushed it out and stuff like that, and last time I went to a concert, it was miserable.
We've been invaded by, Peter Griffin left, but Lois Griffin is here now. We're invaded by the show that is.
I kind of love it. The show that you never watch. It's Family Guy.
Oh, yes.
I think that's what.
And Quagmire was here a minute ago. I'm inclined to believe it's the same person switching accounts.
I've been playing Harvest Moon recently. Have you been playing the one like that? Have you been playing the one for the PlayStation 2, the red one, or the one that just got released on the Switch for like the Game Boy Advanced or something? I played the heck out of Harvest Moon on the PlayStation 2 when I was younger. Anyway,
we're doing a Reducky level.
Oh, awesome. So, like, the lady goes and grabs her ear probe, and then she's like, hold on, let me grab a stick. And she's, like, shoving this stick in my brain. It came out the other side with ease. And, I don't know what's wrong. Like, nothing, like, she couldn't see nothing. But, like, now it's just kind of weird. So you're gonna see me probably picking at it a bunch. So
you poked the bear. Now it's gonna be worse.
Oh, hi Sarah. How you doing?
Oh, you could be a Tanuki.
I miss you, Sarah. I love Lego Harry Potter. I didn't do the Lego Harry Potter, but I did like a lot of other Harry Potters. Indiana Jones Harry Potter was fun. Tanuki's on here now.
Yep, that must be one of the new characters because I don't think I've seen Tanuki before. Now I don't want to be Daisy anymore. I want to be Tanuki Mario.
With ease, yes. Spicy content for your only Dans. I was worried that she was gonna like check me.
What does that mean, Dan?
Well, like I kind of went in for like stomach issues and things and stuff, and like I was worried that like I'm out of the age that it might.
She wanted to put her finger in your butt.
I was trying not to like say that, but
I have no filter.
I was concerned about that a little bit.
I think you're still like a year away from that.
What's 4 months. What's going on in the chat here? What's the demographic? Adult, jury's still out. Adult, jury's still out. I think we're pretty much adults here.
Jury's still out on you, but we'll let them decide. Oh, I was jamming past everybody, but the bullet's faster.
Alexa says, I lost power, Dan. Well, then you better save all the battery you can on your phone.
Yeah, don't waste it on Dan. Look, there's a toilet. And
Sam says, maybe I'm an adult, maybe I'm not. Alright, so I crashed my bike. The footage never showed up. So, some of you remember I crashed my bike super hard at the bike shop like 6 years ago, right? It smashed my stomach, and I think it popped out my intestine. Because, like, I have what looks to be a hernia, like, kind of, like, right above my piece, but to the side more. Like, you know, like to the side, like, if, yeah, if you were kind of put your hands, like, on your...
Like, right above your hip bone.
Yeah, kind of like over, yeah, like, up over there, right? So, like, it's been this ball thing, and I'm like, okay, like, after the swelling went down, like, weeks later... I had it, and then I just have insurance, and I'm just like, I'm, like, not gonna, like, mess with it, right? So, is that what happened? They're all there, huh? That's okay. Maybe that's what it is, because, my friend Cheryl had one, too, and she had a tiny little scar where she had hernia surgery, and it was in the exact same spot. Okay, she's a normal place where hernia happens, so I guess that's it.
Not the only place.
The normal place.
It is a common place, yes.
So, like, a lot of time... Impact hernias. Y'all already know more than...
Oh, I lost. I lost so hard. Even AJ beat me. Good job, AJ.
The last little bit, like, my stomach feels kind of crap. Like, I don't feel right, but I think I'm probably fine, right? But it kind of just... And then,
it bulges out. It should be fixed.
It's like no, but like recently, like, my whole stomach side doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the doctor and, like, address this issue, because now I have health insurance. And so then I go, and I have this doctor who's just old as dirt. I mean... Older than dirt.
Doesn't even look at you when you talk to her, and then you tell her something, and then she'll say the opposite of that?
It's just... Right. Oh, because you and I have the same doctor. I couldn't find a picture that was within the last 20 years. So one time I tried to go in there,
we got a full room. Yay.
one time I tried to go in there, and they're like, "Oh, she can't see you today, but there's this male practitioner that lives like that's like 10 minutes from your house."
Versus a good half hour, like
Palmdale.
completely the other side of the next town
Right.
over.
So
we're at the edge of Lancaster. The doctor's office is the edge of Palmdale. It's a full half hour to get there.
Yeah. So, like,
You went and saw the practitioner.
yeah, I went and saw this practitioner dude, and he was rad. He was like, I'm probably older than him.
I think we've talked about him before, because I remember talking about how he looks
Yeah.
like Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Oh yeah, Dr. Bryan was cool, right? So I only go to this practitioner now because he's got a pulse. So he's fixed all my problems before. So I call up and you can get like an appointment the same day. Like
When I went when I had pneumonia, he was like, "Oh, where'd you go to a concert? Oh, I've been to that venue. I like that venue." And it's just like some little club in LA. Like, he's hip.
he's a human.
Like, he's with it.
All right. So like so I called and I'm like, "Hey, can I get an appointment?" And the lady's like, "Oh, he's not here today or tomorrow." And I'm like, "All right." She's like, "Okay, bye." I was like, No. Like, is there another human I could see?" And she's like, "Oh, yeah, no problem. You can come in today and see this lady." And I'm like, "All right, that's cool." So,
Which is really weird because the practitioners just go by their first name because they're not doctors. So they're not Mr. or Miss. They are Brian and Julie. You can go see Brian or Julie. It's weird.
I mean, they call me Dan and like...
Yeah, but like, maybe you're not a medical doctor, but like, you're more of a doctor than I am. I don't feel like I should be calling you by your first name. It's weird.
I don't think I didn't address her name any more than she addressed mine.
Fair enough.
So I knew I was gonna go see a girl, and I knew I was gonna have to like drop my pants.
No, you thought you were gonna have to drop your pants.
Well, how else are you supposed to see the thing? Like, you have to see the thing.
It's barely in your pants.
So, oh man. So like, I'm like, I can't like show up in this nerveless state.
Why are you telling this story, Dan?
I don't know. I have nothing else to say, and it just happened to me. So I'm like, I can't show up in this nerveless state. Stop laughing.
I can't.
And so I get a razor out, and I only need to like get like the right side. No, I don't know. This camera's small.
Spot shaving.
I just need to like spot shave down like the right side. So I spot shave down the right side. I'm like I'm looking around like going like, dude, somebody's got to see this. Like, there's no way that this can happen.
By the way, this is why I'm laughing.
This is like, how is nobody seeing this, right? So like, I'm just spot shaving. We'll say I have a happy trail. I'm to the right of the happy trail. I'm just shaving down the whole thing.
Morgan says, "Go on."
The whole thing. So
It's only one half the shave.
So
why wouldn't you just shave it all?
Because at this point it's like 2:45 and I gotta like
surgery, like emergency surgery. We're like, quick, just prep the area.
Well, I wasn't concerned about my winter bush when it first started. So it's like 2:45 and I need to go. So I hurry up.
Jess is invested. Loki's snorting. Sam says it's an odd bedtime story.
So,
Amanda says there's a child listening to this. Don't you know better?
I think I've used every euphemism.
AJ earmuffs.
I think I've used every synonym I can to not just come out and say the story would have been over already. So
the best part is I didn't even hear any of this. I just saw the half-shavedness. It was quite shocking.
Wait, Nairless State? Yes, full winter bush. Right. So
it's not even winter.
It's not.
It's terrible.
And yeah, I mean, all right. So then,
I can't stop.
So then I go to the doctor. Well, first I went and combed my hair. I took a shower. I combed my hair because you have to. I have to put my hair up.
I think you addressed that.
I get there, I'm waiting, I get in the room, and she comes in, and she's like, hey, like, I heard what you were talking about out there, what's up?
Brittany super chatted you, I think just because she loves this story. $5 for the half-shaved winter bush.
Oh, man.
That's the most money that winter bush has ever made.
Send you the other half if you want. I mean, that's...
It's probably still all over the bathroom, and I'm gonna have to clean it up later.
And it's hard when they're gray too. It's just like you gotta get the.
They don't cut.
Okay, so I get there and like I was like, can I just show you? And she said, yeah, because I'm not like, I don't want to go put on the paper like robe or nothing. So like,
Did you warn her where it was before you asked her if you could show it?
well, according to Hannah, it's in the standard spot that you get a hernia. So,
But did you gesture toward it at all?
I pull this. Oh no, Hannah,
Was she
it is.
prepped
Huh?
for what was happening?
I'm sure in her lifetime,
I mean, she's a doctor. She's probably seen it all.
it's in the book. I'm sure
At
she
least
has.
there was nothing stuck anywhere that she had to remove.
I'm sure there's a whole chapter in her medical book about the half bush. So
sure there's not.
I pull down the one side, just the one side, just to the base. I just pull down the one side to show her where the thing is, right?
I saw the movement. It was too much, Dan.
Yeah, it was too much. But like, so you could see where the property line ended, and like where the next tenant's house that clearly didn't do any yard work started. I mean, it was pretty plainly obvious. Not to mention, there's a happy trail line that demarcates the zoning of where there was no maintenance to be done.
There's totally a line of demarcation.
So
it's the demilitarized zone.
I pull it down. She looks down. She looks up at me. We make eye contact, and I'm like, "Yeah, I got some Two-Face action going here." I said, "I just wanted to make sure you could see it, okay?" And she did not. She did not know what to make of me at all. I like to think deep down inside she went home to tell the story to.
Oh yeah, she's on YouTube right now on a different channel.
Yeah, to whoever was on the other side of the 3-pound rock she had on her left hand that got in the way. So
would you have done the same prep if you had been able to see Brian instead of Julie?
I don't know because
you
like
hesitated.
I don't know because it's hard because she was pretty hot in her picture.
She's cute.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I just
face
figured
is totally
like
wet from my eyes watering.
I just feel like I was doing her a favor.
But would you have done the same prep for Brian?
I don't. Let's go with no right off the bat because my first instinct is gonna go like heck yeah. But like, at what point did I don't know if it was until after I made the appointment and like a little while later. Well, I know what it was. Is when I was gonna go take a shower to get ready to go a half an hour early. I was like,
congratulations, Brittany.
I was
That's what
like,
paid attention
oh
to.
man, like I should like at least make it so they can see it. Cause like I lost like 15 pounds, so now like the hernia is like even more exaggerated.
Yes. Uncle Yukon says this is better than your geography thoughts.
Man.
Hannah says TLDR, so Dan can't go see that practitioner again.
I don't know.
Oh, Dan, Brittany, thank you for the super chat. She's giving you a new nickname.
So.
Oh, is that Steve? Steve, did you make it in?
Oh, there's Steve. After his 2-hour update. So that happened. I don't know. I have no idea why that started. You know why it came out is because like I'm sitting here reliving it because it just. I mean, this was just like an hour, just 5. This was like 2 hours ago.
We've got 11 if anybody wants to join. Morgan with the super chat says, you should have lied and said you saw another doctor who shaved it to get a better look, but you needed a second opinion.
There wasn't a second doctor. There was like nobody there but her, the rock on her finger,
This
me.
is the place, I've talked about it before, it's like abandoned. Like, you walk down corridors and there's just rooms with lights off, and oh, Brian's office is down at the end of this dark corridor. It's quite weird.
They didn't say an ultrasound, but they wanted a torso scan, like an MRI. It could be an ultrasound. I thought it was an MRI. She wanted a scan of my torso. And she said something about a gallbladder, but I have no idea what the heck a gallbladder is.
Is that the organ that's in that spot?
I have no idea what the heck a gallbladder is.
I don't know, but my friend had all kinds of health problems and autoimmune issues, and then she had her gallbladder removed, and then she was better, and she could eat things again.
I just don't, like, I'm scared. I don't want to go have surgery. Brittany says, well, you made $15 from that half-bush story. Yeah, but the doctor...
add another 2 to it.
The doctor visit cost me $30 plus $2.50 for the razor.
And the gas money, although it was much less.
But no, I'm just kidding. I appreciate
Hannah with the super chat is so glad that she didn't leave to go get liquor yet.
Oh, man.
Steve says, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh, man. Hannah, thank you so much for the super chat. Everybody else that super chatted.
Jess had a friend who had the same thing, and Chris said Amanda had her gallbladder removed as well.
Like, do I have to go and have surgery? Do you have, like, a big old scar from it?
Carrie had surgery. She was having all kinds of issues, like, with like one of those, when you have an autoimmune disorder and they're just like, I don't know, it might be this, and like they can't really say you do have it, they just eliminate other things.
And nothing's really wrong with me. Like, I just know that can't be good.
Right. I'm leaning towards hernia. But you could have damaged your gallbladder. I don't know how those things work.
You will make $32.50 in super chats off that story. So, Chris, what you're saying is that my dignity, like thank you guys for paying for my doctor's visit. It only cost me my dignity. Which I don't really have much of that.
And when we go to the doctor, we usually don't have to pay a copay for some reason, even though, like, in theory we're supposed to. Everybody else I work with does, but we're assigned to a different medical complex. This is the first time you've had to pay, and I think it's because you pulled your pants down. They charge you for that.
Maybe she just, like, needed $30. I'm not sure. Gallbladder is what helps with the breakdown of fatty foods, and I had my gallbladder removed. And then what? Like, what do they put in there instead?
Can you not have fatty foods? Because we really like fatty foods and carbs.
Yeah, my gallbladder pain is like on the right side of my belly button here. It just feels hard. Like when I'm leaning forward right now, like the right side of my stomach just feels like concrete. Like that's just there.
Oh, I'm in first place. Woohoo, go
currently,
me.
as long as it's not an emergency, it's a laparoscopic day surgery, no incision. So you're telling me I don't have to shave the left side?
You should, though, just to balance things out.
Sam said, copay to look at half bush?
Yep. You had to pay $30 for her to look at your half bush.
Who here in the chat's better off as a better person now, knowing this story?
Nobody. Not a one. We are all quite entertained, though, I assure you.
So...
my eyes are still watery.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I'm okay. I'm not in pain. It's dull, but like, I don't know. It don't feel right, and it's like, it's distracting me. It's distracting me from being a human. Even like now, like I don't like the waistband on like pushing on it. So she didn't seem like too concerned, but she did want to do she like expedited darn, was it an MRI or a...
Oh, Chris, TMI. Nope. I don't want to know anything about this if you have to have this surgery. I'm already, like, skeeved out and covering my belly button because I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, Crystal hates that belly button. An ultrasound. Okay, I don't...
Yeah, I think
but
when you
she
called
said
me,
she
you told me it
wanted,
was an
like... Yeah, she
ultrasound.
said she wanted a photo thing of my... Or she wanted... Yeah, so she was going to expedite it, so apparently, like, tomorrow afternoon or Friday I should be going... I have the heebie-jeebies now talking about it and stuff, so I don't know what's wrong, but I think I'm okay.
You did call me and say, I didn't die, I'm not dying today. So
I'm not dying today. I had a hernia. Did they do surgery? Did they
Where'd everybody
surgery
go?
to fix it?
We're down to 9 people if anybody wants to join.
Oh, they ran away from my story.
They're still playing, just not with us.
Yeah, the hernia surgery is in and out.
Apparently, there's not many gallbladders in the chat. Everybody's getting removed. Where do we go from there, Dan? We've peaked.
Dude, Shannon's got no more insides. I had my gallbladder out, hernia surgery, and a colon resection, and an appendix removal. Dang.
You don't need your appendix.
You're
anyway.
hardcore.
Apparently, you don't need a gallbladder either. So, once you have your gallbladder removed, like, what are the consequences of your life? Do you have to change your diet? Do you have to be on some sort of medication?
I think they put stuffing in you.
Do you just get to lose a pound or two?
I can't lose any more pounds or two. They weren't very
I
concerned.
could. Does somebody want to remove my appendix and gallbladder?
They weren't very concerned when I told them I've lost like 12 pounds in the last like since I got back from Vegas, and you
fluctuate a lot.
But I do fluctuate a lot. But like I'm like, it was when I got on the scale, it said 163 at the doctor's office with my shoes on. And usually I'm big. I had my gallbladder removed because it was the size of a softball and they could not see it in any scan. I'm afraid that there's a big softball inside me. It don't feel right. But it happens a lot and then it goes away for, 6 months, a year, or whatever, or something. So it could be a diet thing too. It could just be a hernia with a diet thing. Shannon says you poo right after you eat. That's efficient, though.
Like right after? What if you eat really slowly?
I don't know. Now I'm just like all like in a ball. Also, like I had them like get me some referrals for my bent pinkies, and they were gonna send me a specialist for my ear since like I can't like my right side of my ear. So she probed around, it didn't find nothing, but it feels weird. It feels like it needs to like pop, or it feels like the windows need to cool down and the pressure needs to change. But she's gonna send me to a ear specialist too, since I'm all kind of like it feels like I'm underwater a little bit.
Oh, with the wrong damn.
Maybe there's a mini Dan inside you ate your twin. I could have. I could. Oh, now I just want to like be in a ball. Like, oh. No, I'm okay.
Did you read your super chat there?
I'm okay. Chris with the super chat, thank you so much. Based on the symptoms, I believe you are suffering from an acute case of call-in show cancelitis. I just couldn't. I was like in such a crappy mood on Saturday, and like I just couldn't talk to anybody. But doing the 2.0 show is like running for me, or like, oh, I gotta go for a run. Like I felt so much better afterwards. Like I got it out and like I felt good and stuff. But I couldn't make it happen. I couldn't get the phone thing working. It was hot. I ran out of time. I was crabby.
Jess has some advice for your ear.
They're gonna tell you to hold your nose. Oh yeah, are you trying to blow your nose? Reverse the pressure in your ears. She said there could be fluid behind there, but she couldn't see it. I'll try.
Nancy, we do the ear flushing at home, and she looked in his ear and said...
She told me not to flush it no more.
Yeah, that's
I flushed it
issue.
Just the other day. She said she sent over some eardrops to the Walgreens, but they didn't tell me it was ready for pickup. No, she didn't tell me it was ready for pickup yet, but...
Now we're down to 8. Your stories are losing it.
No, Amanda, I'm okay. It just feels stiff, but, like, I'm not in, like, pain. It's dull here and there, but, you know...
Maybe you should try Jess's trick.
I was blown a little bit. I gotta watch out, though. I don't, like... That feels weird to me, but...
She says it feels weird. I think somewhere she said that.
She had no advice for me. Roberto and I went to see a chiropractor who was old, and Robert had a big cyst on his back. The doctor told him he needed it checked, and then called me hours later to tell me that I needed to check his back. Well, then what happened? Keep typing. Yeah, Jasmine, don't get old. You can't do it hard. Do not blow hard, just lightly. I don't know, it kind of builds pressure. I'll keep messing with that. So, like, that's all.
Now we're all equally traumatized.
I'm yeah, if I'm gonna be traumatized, you guys can be traumatized.
Taking us down with you?
A little bit. I kind of have the heebie-jeebies now. I think I'm okay, though. I think maybe I'm suffering from about a little dehydration, but, like, I have my water, and I've been drinking it, but... So, I'm sure diet, too, like... Lately, I just haven't been eating, and that's not good.
You've been eating, just not as much.
No, I had a sandwich like almost noon, and then we had a chicken burger for dinner, but I usually eat more, but I don't know. So maybe all that combined with, you know, my intestines being a balloon animal.
Damn it.
Might be what's wrong. So I don't know. But that's what's happened. It feels good to like say it out loud and not sit here and worry inside while I'm playing Mario Kart, or while you're playing Mario Kart. Just as thanks for traumatizing us as well. We all have it now. I know. I know. I can write you guys a referral. It's too hot to eat. It is. It's just too hot to eat.
Well, I'm sucking. It's your turn.
Maybe I'm just burning through all my fat, and then now it's like, put more food in me. I do feel a little bit better after I eat, like stomach-wise. But
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't know.
Oh, Morgan says he knew it was there. We were at B-Dubs, and he called in case Roberto didn't tell me because it was a situation.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, so just double checking with you to make sure the wife knew.
Did you get the Los Angeles track yet?
Do whatever you want. I think I played almost all of them. Scott took a huge chunk of skin off his forehead yesterday. I suggest you put it back.
And we're so old, it's like, I hope it's not from skin cancer. I hope it's because, like, you just hit your head, like...
Yeah, Dan's been telling me to Google, like, Google this symptom and Google this... Like, if you Google your symptoms long enough, you have cancer. Like, that's just what it comes down to.
Yeah, everybody must have used that joke, because I tried to use it in there, and it didn't.
No, because
it didn't.
That's... Everybody probably Googles it and goes in there, like, tell me what kind of cancer I have. You can't Google it. Hey Wilton, what is up? You missed
I hope you're okay, Scott.
The most traumatic story that made Brittany's stomach hurt from laughing, so...
Well, now look to see. I thought you were live tonight for some reason. I was trying to figure it out.
She does Tuesdays.
But it was last night. Yeah, it was
last night. We miss it?
Yeah, I thought it was tonight for some reason. I was like, wait, we don't go live the same night she does, do we? And then, now it's now.
Oh, you blew up.
My touring bike. Dude, what's that? Is that the exhaust?
No.
What's that big old thing on the back?
The side, I guess
that's
so.
ugly. Why would they put that on there?
Oh my gosh.
That's a burn. That's a burn hazard.
He went to duck under a branch next to his truck and scraped it across the side view mirror housing on the truck. Ouch.
Dude, you need a mohawk. I don't hit my head on anything. Although one time I got stuck in a tree. The branch went through my hair and I couldn't get the branch out of my hair, and I had to call Crystal to come out of your mom's house to come get me out of the tree. Otherwise, you don't hit your head on stuff too much.
It's like a beacon.
When I first worked retail at the bike shop, I never worked retail before, and I was a back office employee before I did the bike shop stuff. Like, I did online sales in the back, so I didn't even have to know anything about bikes. And I went out to the showroom floor to get to the refrigerator to get a drink out of the refrigerator, and a customer wanted to help, and I was like, oh, I'll help you. I'm like, I'm in the employee clothing, and he wanted help with a bike bag, and there's pegs on the shelf, and like you're supposed to take the empty pegs off, and I guess people didn't. So the big peg was sticking out, or like what do you call that thing?
It's a peg.
Is it a peg? The big peg sticking out where like the cards were hanging on for the bike pack, and he bent down to pick it up, and he was bald, and it scraped his head, like all on the top of his head, down the from the peg scraped down the top of his head. Ouch. And it looked like a male part when he stood up, because he had a big red line on him.
A big seam.
He had a big seam on him, and I was trying so hard not to laugh. Also, I was in shock because I'd never worked retail before. And so, like, now this person's mad a little bit, and he's got a big line on the top of his head.
Now he doesn't want your bike stuff.
No.
Wilton also does not have a gallbladder. Apparently, we just collect friends with no gallbladders. Who knew? Hannah says, can we just say working retail sucks? Absolutely, but everybody should do it.
I loved retail until the end of the last year, and the people just ate me up.
Everybody should do it for one full calendar year, so you have to make it through, like, Christmas music and Christmas shopping and Black Friday.
I love
and learn how to not be such a terrible human being as people who have never worked retail can tend to be.
I came back there. That was the best part. I loved Christmas retail.
Wilton said nothing has changed for her since having her gallbladder, and I'm assuming appendix since it ruptured, removed. Things got better because she stopped having stomach aches and stuff. She thought she had stomach flu.
Did they, like, put you under for that?
Yeah, you're not awake when they remove your organs. I assure you.
I got third.
Is working at a dry cleaner's retail? Yeah. Absolutely, because you are dealing with the public. Anything where you have to deal with the public, especially if they're doing any sort of commerce, shopping in any way, dry cleaning's the same sort of thing. Liz says, welcome to Meyer.
I thought it would always be rad to work like a restaurant. Like, I would probably do well because the people would like me. But after working retail at the bike shop, where people came in pretty happy all the time, not hungry, so they're not angry. I don't think I could ever work at a food restaurant because it would be like 10 times worse. Yes. And when I say a restaurant, I don't mean like something like the deli. I don't mean like that. I mean like at the Chili's or the Applebee's and stuff. Especially in this state and in this town with the people.
I made it 3 days. I walked off. I went on break and never came back.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
But like I loved retail. I love retail. I was good at it.
It's fun for a time, but you
I
definitely
keep
get burnt out. What did you
It
have to
is, but I did get burnt out. I did. Okay, so you have like little scars and they're little dime-sized scars. Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it.
Look, they put you to sleep. You wake up and it's over. It's super easy.
Oh, the anxiety.
Look at on the left. Who is that?
That's Homer.
That's great.
So,
Someone's just cycling through their characters. I don't know who it is, but I kind of love it. Hannah says, yeah, you don't have to do anything. You get the best sleep. The best. Are you stressing now?
do I look stressed a little
Yeah,
bit?
what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I won't lie. I'm a little bit stressed now. I'm okay.
How is the baking thing? Are we talking about a thing in particular, like what we made on Friday? Or clarify, please, Mushroom King. I did retail for just over a year, made it through 2 Black Fridays at Kohl's. You are certified as having worked retail then. Marianne says they hit you over your head to knock you out. I don't know how they do things in your country, but it's a little different here. Hannah says the best sleep, and it still doesn't last long enough, right? And they're like, count backwards from 10, and you're like, 10, 9, and then you're gone. Yes, what you may have Friday. The thing I made on Friday, the lemon roll, and I don't think, we haven't even gone back to it. We did a taste test, and we did not go back to it at all. It was not the best by far.
No, we don't need to eat that.
No, it's probably just going to go in the
Only
trash.
because you make so much snacks.
Yeah, and I make things that taste good. The cake was oddly wet and dry. Like, wet, almost like a tres leches cake, and then, like, still somehow dry. Like, not moist enough. And then the filling was, we knew it was too liquidy. It was a little, like, overly tangy, overly lemony, I think. It wasn't great. It was not great at all. Linda's got scars from her brain operation, and she calls the scars on her head her trap door. Can you open it up and take a peek? Make sure everything's okay in there? Nancy did retail for 12 years. I did, let's see, I started when I was 16, I started at Toys R Us. And then I guess I did retail until I was 24? Because I started CubeSmith after we'd been together like a year?
Yes.
Almost a year? Yeah, I would have been 24. And then, like, pretty much the print shop was kind of retail too, but just on a smaller scale.
Yeah, when I worked at a hockey rink, I don't count that as retail. I wasn't really like...
Yeah, people are there, like, having fun and stuff.
Yeah, mostly. Parents are idiots, but, like, the kids were cool.
But it's a slightly different environment.
Yeah. It's little. I wasn't
like,
really selling much.
My job, I deal with the public, but it's not retail. But it's still almost that same sort of vibe. Hardest part is just being nice to stupid people. That's all.
People like me, though. Like, I had such good Yelp reviews and stuff.
Oh, people love me. They always tell people how great I am and how I'm so nice and all this stuff. Psh, you don't know the real me. You don't know.
Oh, I made it on speed only.
Hannah did 3 Black Fridays at Best Buy. Hated life. Oh, Black Friday was the whole Christmas season and the Christmas music. I hate Christmas music thanks to retail.
It's a little bit better that I worked at kind of like a smaller shop. People didn't come in already hating Best Buy.
Mushroom King says, drift, Dan, drift!
I was trying. I had no more juice.
Wilton did retail and fast food, all customer service from 2005 until 2019. Yuck. Agreed. Yeah, I can't do fast. I can't do hungry people. I do not want to deal with hungry people.
I wouldn't anymore. I wouldn't anymore in the environment that's here. But I did 4 years of 6 days a week at a bike shop. That was pretty intense. That was intense. And I was in charge. Which
Chris
was the
says,
best part.
most of life is just being nice to stupid people. It doesn't matter the career field. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Steve did 5 years at the Canadian version of AutoZone. Which, much like, I don't know, what have we talked about before? Like, you probably see people on, bad days for the most part. Like, sometimes people just come in to get windshield wipers. But for the most part, they're coming in because, something broke on their car. And they're spending their day probably in the hot sun or the freezing cold having to, fix their alternator or something.
It's probably not that. It's probably the jerk that comes to the counter. I'm talking to you, family members. And he'd walk to the counter with a price folded up on a piece of paper and pick the best price out of you and not tell you what the comparison price was to the other shop he just came from and try to pit you next to it. And it's like, I don't have time for this crap. I bet that, I don't have time for that, like, male car guy that's... I don't know what you're doing, dude. Just give me the brake pads. Like, give me my rotor. Why do we have to go to 3 different auto zones where you have their best price on a piece of paper? This is way before the internet. And,
right.
What are you doing? And if you call the guy chief again, I'm going to walk out of here.
Wilton says, at McDonald's, we got all the angry people who had to wait too long in the line at the Walmart next door. They walked through the door already yelling at us before we could even say hello.
Yeah.
Look, there was a period of time we had to stop shopping at Walmart because Walmart made me so angry. Do you remember the time we walked into Walmart and, like, I grabbed a cart and we walked in and I just said, I can't do this, and I turned around and walked out, just, like, left the cart. We didn't even pick anything up. I knew it was not going to be the day. I have talked so much crap barely under my breath in line at Walmart. It's just so frustrating. Like, the employees, the customers, the entire experience, the chicken bones everywhere.
They're still there. I don't know if I told a story about me getting into it with the security guard and the receipt checker maybe 3 weeks ago at the Walmart.
It was a couple weeks ago, yeah.
Was it a couple weeks ago at the Walmart?
Yeah, because I went and told the story to John and we were laughing at you.
But yeah, it's cool. Like, in Jessestown, like, the Meijer is this fabulous merge between Target. I just threw the bomb to myself. Of like Target and Target people with Walmart lighting and flooring.
Right.
And
Hannah says, "Oh, do tell."
We're just missing that. We're just missing that merge. We're just missing that merge.
So you gonna tell the story?
Oh yeah, I still got the heebie-jeebie. I'm so
distract yourself with another entertaining story.
Oh man. All right, so there I am. Okay, so the Walmart's like 2 miles away, and I go in the Walmart. The first thing, okay, so I go in the Walmart. I go in the left entrance. I go down the Scentsy aisle to get to the toy aisle, which is in the back left corner. I get to the back left corner, and there's the Hot Wheel aisle there. So I go to the Hot Wheels. I talk to the old man. He's looking for Hot Wheels for their grandchildren. We have a good conversation. I walk 4 aisles over to the board game aisle, where there's kids there just... And before I even get to there, when I'm up the Hot Wheel aisle, a quarter of the Hot Wheels are ripped out of their packaging. The packages are just everywhere.
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
There is open package trash everywhere.
So I get over to the board game aisle, and the kids are sitting there throwing the empty blind boxes they're stealing on the ground. Like, they're not even trying to hide that they're stealing. I startle them a little bit. I kind of cuckle like, oh, Jesus. And they're just throwing the trash while they're just stuffing stuff in the pocket. Are you people using voice chats? No.
We're not. Other people might.
We had to stop using voice chat.
It got too full and too distracting for us.
So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm not a snitch. It's not my problem. Like,
Kart's here.
It's not my problem. So I go over to the front of the store, and like, every register's down, and like, I'm like sitting there and I'm irritated because the people, like the employees there, just like, they're not even paying attention. So I'm trying to like check out. The lady's being difficult. She doesn't like that I took she doesn't like I don't know what she doesn't like, but it was a pain in the butt. So I'm irritated, and I go to walk out the store. So I grab my receipt. I'm walking down the store, and I see a long line of like 2 carts and like 10 people, and they're all laughing while they're checking their receipts at the door, and the security guard's standing there. And I'm walking, and I'm not gonna stop. Like, I am not gonna break stride. I gotta get the heck out of the store. I'm irritated because I've been standing in line for like so long. I have like a few things in me. I'm irritated. If they want to laugh and hang out in line, I'm going around them and out the door. So I just go around and I start going out the door, and the guy yells, "Really?" And I'm like, oh, you guys don't ever see this, Dan. So I turned around and I said, "Yeah, really, you got a problem?" And then the security guy goes, "Man, he definitely stole all that stuff. You stole that stuff." And I don't know if I said anything else to them. I held my receipt up in my air and walked out. And
You told me that you said
and then
something like...
so then he's like, he definitely stole that stuff. And I turned around with my receipt in my hand and I just said, then you better come get me. And then I waited, but nobody came to get me.
You.
No,
I don't think they're allowed to come get you.
But like, it took everything in my power not to go back in there and tell the guy that's lumbered, leaning up against the chair, looks like he's trying to gasp for his next breath, and I have to go grovel at your feet while you look at my receipt from
after you just made me check myself
after I
out.
just check myself out with two other people that like were just like dumb as rocks, and you want me to beg for your release or my release out of the stupid store?
And we bag all our own stuff, and they're in black reusable bags, so you can't see in our bags. They'll look at the receipt, they'll glance at the bag and go, okay, thanks. So
half the time they don't even care, and I'm always cool when Special Tommy's there every time. I'm happy. I stopped at him. He gets his highlighter marker out. It is his daily goal to make sure that everybody's got what they have on their receipt. I love it. This dude was a power trip, like, I don't even know. Just the way he was leaning up against his chair, like he was holding court. And I would have showed him a receipt if there's nobody there, but I'm out of here. I don't have time for this.
You shouldn't have to wait in line after you already have to wait in line to check yourself out.
They don't have to. They are legally not allowed to do anything. That is loss prevention's fault.
Yes.
That is loss prevention's fault. So,
if they have an issue with it, they should have employees at the self-checkout making sure you self-checkout correctly.
And the fact that the security guard was like, oh, he stole that. I'm like, shut up, you kid. It's like, you know, rent a cop kid guy, right? So, but the last couple times I come out of the Walmart, when I was there 2 days ago, the dude was working the registers, and I turned around and I walked to a different register, and I was like, oh, nope, not you. And I walked to a different register. But now there's just a security guard standing there, and I just walk by. I see her checking receipts. I just walk by. That's not an employee, and I don't have to check anything. You don't have to do it at Costco. You don't have to do it anywhere. If the receipt's in my hand, I own the product.
Yes.
I can leave. Right. So I'm nice to the people all the time, but like I needed to go. They were having a party at the receipt thing, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, I finished my shopping. I need to go home.
Right.
Brittany says, no wonder the car fresheners are locked up. Brittany, at our Walmart, the socks are locked up. Not even like picture socks. Like, Blake needed socks, and I went to go get him socks, and the whole wall of socks was behind locked cases. Once again, I turned around and walked out.
Dude,
I'll go order it online, or I'll go to Target. I don't care.
I'm so done with this town.
I can't do it.
I mean, 2 days ago, what did I get? I tried to get bananas at the store for you. I get out of my car. The guy asks me for money. I go get the bananas. I go to the register, and the register asks you for money every time. What is up with that? Why is the register asking you for donations every time? I'm already getting hit up outside by the product of California-ness out of there, you know? So the socks, I don't even wear socks because I don't even want to take them out of there.
And you can't get a damn employee to unlock something for you. Like,
it's crazy.
God help you if you need something locked behind a case and it's an emergency.
I know.
You can't find an employee. If you do find one, they don't have the key, but they'll call somebody. They're not calling anybody. They train them just to tell you, we'll call somebody.
You know where this doesn't happen?
Where?
In a small town.
Just stop it. You're going to get canceled. Hey, your mommy's here.
Hi, Mom. But yeah, at Jess's house, like, they don't have that problem. Also, Jess went to school with, like, the person that owns the key to everything there.
She just texts them real quick.
Yeah, like, literally, she's got a story about 90% of the people at the peanut butter aisle.
And Jess says it's true.
It is.
Bet there's no chicken bone in her Walmart. She don't have a Walmart, does she? Does she have a Walmart?
Yeah, she does. She hates it.
Have you ever seen a chicken bone on the floor or on a shelf? Like, sucked clean of the meat.
Jess's Walmart's good. The Canada Walmart I went rivals our Walmart.
Does it?
That's where all the Walmart people were
when
at the Walmart.
When we went to VidCon one year, Blake and I ran to the store to go get something. And we went to Walmart. And I will never forget, he must have been 15, 16 or something. And he's looking around and he's just going, this is a Walmart? This is way better than our... It was like a normal store. Like, there was no chicken bones. There was no theft trash anywhere.
Oh, the theft trash is crazy.
He was so impressed with that Walmart and didn't realize that not all Walmarts are as trashy as our Walmarts.
And I love Walmart for like it has everything. It's well lit. It's not temperature controlled though. The back left, they didn't turn on any air conditioning. I was digging for Hot Wheels the other day, and
they're trying to get rid of you guys.
It's hot. It was hot in there.
Like, we have to shut off one quadrant. Which one? The toy section.
The Walmart in Tucson's horrible. The AZ Walmart, I bet. But I loved it. I love the theory of the Walmart. Like, just everything's there and it's bright.
I couldn't do it anymore. I will send you there, like every other week or so. I get their frozen fruit for my smoothies, and nowhere else has it at a better price for the mix that I get, like by far. So I make you go get my frozen fruit. Other than that,
there's stuff there that we get and stuff we don't get at Walmart,
anything that's non-perishable though, I will place a Walmart online order.
Oh yeah, like I said, I had to go to the lady and be like, hey, your oranges, they're all moldy. Like,
oh, do not buy produce at any Walmart out here.
Yeah. Groceries delivered, best thing ever. Oh yeah, I mean, you have a supermodel that works at your guys' grocery delivery place.
But let's talk about grocery delivery out here. The one time we had something delivered, and I think it was from Walmart, and they sent a picture, and it was like in front of a white picket fence. Nobody anywhere near me has a white picket fence.
I know,
I don't
right?
know where they took it.
That was a conundrum.
And then you have to go through this whole thing where they're like, well, you have to wait 24 hours to see if it gets delivered. Like, no, it shows delivered. That's just not my house. They don't care.
You know where that doesn't happen?
Where? Sarah says we definitely don't have chicken bones in our Walmart.
Dude, it stops your car.
And it's not like this one time we saw a chicken bone. That's on the regular. Like, I could probably go to Walmart right now and find a chicken bone. Like, let's make a scavenger hunt and see if you can find an empty Hot Wheels package, a chicken bone, some moldy fruit. Like, these things are a given at Walmart. Do not buy dry goods at a Walmart out here. Don't buy flour or anything like that because you will get weevils.
Yeah, don't do that.
Pasta, flour, nothing like that will come from the Walmart into my house at all.
How long are we going? I don't know, a little bit. Till we're done ranting. This feels good. I feel good.
Good.
No, but that was the story. The guy was not stoked about the receipt at the Walmart.
Walmart bingo, new RFS Dan live stream.
Right?
Ooh, Steve says the lightning is bad. He'll be back. Are you going to take video so we can see it?
Yeah, be careful, dude. I saw he had a tornado warning earlier.
Brittany's glad your mom missed your first story.
Did you watch the lawyer react about if they could actually stop you when you get to leave the Walmart? Oh, I looked into it already, and only loss prevention can come outside and say something to you. But the employees...
Which is like Target. Target has like a real loss prevention security team.
So does Walmart.
Yeah, but...
I see the guy. Oh, that's what it was.
Wait.
I wanted to go off on the people and be like, look, man, you think I'm stealing? Why don't you go check the cameras at the toy... Or in the board game. I was so close, but I left. But if they were going to stop me, I'd be like, come over here. You want to see all this trash that's on the...
Then they
ground?
just be like, yep, empty your pockets. Let's see if you stole it.
That's where I had restraint, and I didn't. I'm going to be 45. Like, I'm just like, in my head, I said it. I mean, the one kid that was like, man, he definitely stole. The kid was 18, 19 years old. And then, the guy, the other dude, oh my god, you look exactly like Gavin. The other dude, who knows what his deal was? Or who knows what my deal was? You know?
You've been really crotchety in customer service experiences lately. You have not been friendly.
It's hard. I'm nice to the people, but like...
If everything goes smoothly.
I mean, what stopped me from not going up and punching the dude in the face that accused me of stealing? That was
okay. I didn't say you were punching people in the face.
But
regular nice Dan goes away as soon as like things aren't going smoothly in a customer service interaction.
If you want to be stupider than I am, low IQ, high energy, then yeah.
Fair. I snapped a little at the Aldi when they tried to take the person behind me when the credit card machine locked up, and I'm like, I've been waiting here. Like, I was a little rude. So I get it.
And as soon as I do, I immediately like anxiety, heart races.
Yeah, you don't deal well with confrontation.
I'm default nice guy, and so anytime that it comes out, I feel so bad. So,
I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm default like ready to fight, and I'm fighting that all the time. So give me a reason.
Well, here I'll
give
tell
me
you.
a reason to snap on you.
So I go to the car after that. A minor interaction. I'm sure they laughed and made fun of me, and it was fun. It was the only good thing, fun thing that happened in their day. Oh, one time I was standing there and people walked out with stuff, and they're like, "We can't touch them." I'm like, "Ugh, what were you on that day?" So I go to sit in the car, and part of me wanted to go back in and be like, "Look, man, maybe I was having a bad day. Maybe I was just my patience were used up by the lady there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to I hope I didn't make you have a bad day." I really wanted to say that because I felt bad of maybe I upset that person. So I did go to the car and instantly. It doesn't take long before I have instant regret. So yeah, I did and like I didn't feel good. I never feel good about myself when I get into any kind of confrontation because I don't have that in my life. So whenever I do, I feel 10 times worse for twice as long as any of the goodness that it made me feel at the time, which it didn't. Which it didn't. So you know, I don't.
Do you just keep picking the same track?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I don't know. So I'm not perfect, you know. Even though like I try really hard to like not be the problem.
Koru said someone told them they were scanning Kool-Aid packets instead of the higher price items in order to steal at Walmart.
That's crazy.
Dang.
They stand there. Well, at self-checkout, if you notice, they stand there with their phone, and then on the phone, it shows every register, and as I scan stuff, it comes up on the register. So when you see the lady there staring at her phone while you're doing self-checkout, she's looking at your checkout stuff to see if your stuff matches. So the lady does stand there, and she can see it all, but you know.
But most of the time they're standing there gossiping to each other and not paying any attention.
If you want to steal, I think you just walk out of the Walmart with the stuff. Because I watched it. I was standing there with my cart, and they're like, she's walking out, and that lady just walked casually. She casually walked out with the Walmart with a full, I don't know what was in there, but a full-on basket. And then I leave, and I like, because we park always on the same kind of side. I was like, we're like kind of out there a little bit on the left side of the Walmart we park. I passed her and walked, and she just didn't care at all. She was on the phone with whoever she was on the phone with, and her kids just walked right out of there. Nobody traced. I loaded my stuff up, got in my car, and she was still just walking with the cart. I mean, eventually that cart was going to stop moving.
Yeah, you can only go so far in the parking lot.
And these are just observations.
Is that a thing everywhere? Do you guys have that in your town where there's like the line at the end of the parking lot where if your cart goes past it, the wheels lock up?
Yeah, I think that's
I don't know
like
if that's universal yet.
Built in now. That therapy session felt good.
Yeah? My eye will not stop watering.
I'm a hero at the grocery store, though. You know how many tall things I take down from the top shelf for people?
You do always help the short ladies.
I'm always helping. I'm always pushing carts for the old lady. I'm always doing stuff.
Jess says they don't have them there. Yeah, I think both of our Walmarts have it. Like, both the ones in our town. Where else has it? I think the grocery stores have it and stuff. Because people take the carts.
Oh, here they do. The prestigious carts, or the Target carts. The Target carts are beautiful. If you see, like, because the homeless people are, like, 50-50 out here, maybe? Do you think there's almost as many homeless people as residents in our town?
Sometimes it feels like it.
So you'll see different carts from different places, but the people with the Target carts are the people that have, like, those are the good carts.
Koru says they have the wheel lock carts there. Yep, otherwise all the homeless people would have them.
And it sucks because it flat spots the tire and they're all when you're walking around.
I remember the one time, so next to the Walmart on the other side of town is the Michaels. And one time we went to Michaels and then decided we were going to walk right over to the Walmart and grab something. And we did a full shopping trip. But we were still parked in front of the Michaels, which was the lane next to the cutoff for the shopping cart. And we had to, like, it was in the back tires?
Yes.
Or the front ones? Like, whatever it was, we had to lift up one half of the cart.
Front. I'm of the belief where, like, I think, like, my car, well, maybe not yours, but, like, I want a shopping cart that comes out of my car like the ambulance gurneys out of the back of, like, the AMR ambulances, how the legs will come down and scissor out to the ground. And
but
then,
shopping cart?
Yeah, shopping cart. And then I take my shopping cart into the store, I fill it up, and then I push it against the back of my car. They come up, and then it slides straight in. So I'm not really, like...
That would be pretty handy.
Pushing anything. I think
says they don't have the cart locking there, and she's only 20 minutes from Detroit.
I think that's a big city. Yeah, because I drink a lot of water. I got to run. I just figure they all have them. I'll have them now.
Well, apparently not.
But you get in trouble. There's people that go around and they just drive around and they pick up the carts and then they take them back and charge the place for them. Like, here's your carts. I'll give you $5 a cart.
Which I think they're not allowed to do. I don't think that's legal.
Carts are expensive. Carts are super expensive. All right, what's the name coming up of your head this time?
I think that's Patrick, because I think the last one was SpongeBob.
I didn't see the name that came up on it. All right.
I'm amused. I don't know who's doing it, but I'm amused that you spent time making so many different characters.
What's up, kitty kitty?
Mama cat, you're gonna have to move out the doorway.
No, she's not. Yeah, I've heard shopping carts are expensive. That's why people hold them for ransom. But I don't think they're allowed to do that anymore. Whoa. I am not doing well tonight. It's so quiet without you, Dan. Come back.
I'm coming. Hold on, I gotta upload this file for this.
I'm in second place. I can actually see first place. I smashed her. And again. Haha, take that, Brittany. How close am I to the finish line? Am I going to take it? Oh, don't smash me, bro. Oh. Damn it, I was in first like 30 seconds ago. And my eye's leaking.
Why is it leaking?
I don't know. You made me laugh a whole bunch and I cried everywhere, and then no, it hasn't stopped. Oh, what else we got?
Say that again?
There's 5. Oh, no, here he comes. 6 people left playing. Oh, is that Hank Hill? I'm amused. Did you win?
Yeah, I do all these videos, and then I upload them to these folders, and then I go check them off the spreadsheet, and like 10% of the time they're not there. Then I started taking screenshots after I upload them to show that they're 100% up. But then the video's not there, so I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, I just go drag and drop it again, but it's...
Oh, it's not like deleted, it's just... Not...
No, because I have copies of them all until like, we're like way past all that. Just, I don't know. I mean, last time I uploaded stuff, I took pictures because I'm trying to feel if I, like there's a routine. But, you know me and routines, but there's a routine.
They work for about a month.
And... I don't know. I've been taking shots of them when they go upload, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not going crazy. Oh yes, Melshane, I did get your package yesterday. Yesterday?
Yeah, I went to the post office.
Yeah, we got
yesterday,
yours, and somebody else sent a package too. We got yours yesterday. So yes, I do have it. I was saving it for Hot Wheels stream. Thank you. I did take the cat snacks out that are marked and put them in with the cat snacks, so they would be like in a temperature controlled place, and then the cars are back there. It was a cool car, by the way. No one has a car like that, so that's unique. So I liked your car. But like, we'll use it for the thing. So yeah, thank you. I'm glad you brought that up. Carts are called trolleys in the UK. That's kind of cool. BRMBug says, oof, okay, so since I'm not driving now, Dan's story had me staring off into the space wondering, what is life? How do you think I feel? All you guys get to look at me. I don't even get to see me. Like I get to look this way. Oh, I only like you should be inside my head for a day.
Sounds like a scary place. I'm good.
No, it's pretty much externally internal. Like there's no really much mystery going on up in there more than what you guys already know. No. In the South, they call them buggies. Buggies is fine too. We call them buggies, like not even a shopping cart.
Both of those words sound like a stroller to me, or pram, if you will. We don't actually say that here.
I already trained my brain to think like Dan for Pictionary. I'll pass. You'd like my brain. Like, it's fun.
I got beat by Hank Hill.
I'm sure you guys have picked through it already by now. Like Dewey Decimal System's not very deep. Alright, let's go with one more round and then we'll be done here. And then, we're not going to have a baking stream on Friday. It's too hot. So we'll have painting on Saturday. So we'll do that. Now you're going to have the cranberry stuck in my head all night, Chris. Oh, I have to start it. Could you do it backwards? Let's do it mirrored. Then my work here is done. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna hang out on Friday? Probably. You know what? Maybe. Because I was gonna do something next Friday, but maybe I'll bump it to this Friday. I'll miss painting Saturday. We are going to Thomas Rhett concert. Is Thomas Rhett big like on the radio big or is Thomas Rhett like a smaller?
I think that's a good name.
Is that a big name? Yeah, well, good. Mirror, how evil? Yeah, sorry, you can't do it in your sleep there. But yeah, we won't do baking on Friday, but I'm not sure if we're gonna do something else or not. I had something else planned for next Friday, but if I bump it to this Friday, then that puts your birthday weekend off.
It does.
So maybe we just won't be baking on Friday. I love it. It mirrors the photos, and the 150 is mirrored backwards and everything. That's cool.
The what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You go see that Barbie movie? Did any of you? Beyonce is in Detroit tonight. Oh my gosh, have you seen any of the Beyonce concert? I saw like a big old picture of her spread across. Is it the Discount Taylor Swift concert? Is the Beyonce concert? It looks huge. It looks huge.
Oh, he sees something.
Did any of you see Droppin' Bomber or Barbie?
Oppenheimer. Droppin' Bomber. Did you make that up or did you read that?
No, I made that up the other day. Like, I didn't make it up today. Just I was calling it something else first before I could remember what the name was.
You were calling it everything else.
Like I said, I didn't see 1 second of that movie. I thought it was in black and white. Oh, part of it is.
You didn't see 1 second of previews before you went and saw the movie.
No, I just saw the still shot of the in order for me to order tickets, there was a still shot and it was in black and white. And it was an IMAX 2D, which was great. I love IMAX.
Blake came home just complaining about the guy next to him and how he was an armrest hogger. Even when Blake was trying to be nice and he moved his drink and kept his arm to the back like this.
I didn't have any armrest,
elbowing.
so Blake had my armrest. Yeah. Besides, watch the movie.
Nope, Blake's all hyper vigilant.
Somebody, okay, quick. Can you read the comments, please?
I'm trying. My eyes still watering. Nikki's gonna watch Haunted Mansion. Mel Shane has not seen the Barbie movie yet, but might go see it Sunday. Scott hasn't seen it either, but saw the Transformers movie on Tuesday.
What's the Transformer movie? Is it because one just came out on like HBO or something yesterday or today? It's the one with like the it's the ones with like Grimlock. Well, it didn't show Grimlock, but it showed like some of the animals from the Beast, like the Beast Wars stuff. And I was like, ooh.
Hannah has not seen a new movie any newer than late 2019.
Whoa.
Steve's going to see it again tomorrow. Scott says With the Beasts.
Okay, yes, okay. So I saw that was like ready to watch, and I put that on my like to watch list. I do enjoy the Transformers movie. I watched the previous one on the airplane back from Michigan last time I was there.
Steve's new nickname is going to be Aqua because I think he's a Barbie girl. He wants to know if I'm going to see Barbie, and he says Barbie is everything.
Sorry, but I'm an Aqua fan. I'm like a super big Aqua fan.
Yeah,
oh yeah, Aquarium's
Steve's a big Barbie fan.
Aquarium's a rad album. Their latest one too, the robot song, was pretty rad. But I always like Aqua. During my Insane Clown Posse phase, I was bumping Aqua. It's merch.
Shannon says it's better than Marky Mark. She didn't say Marky Mark, but I refuse to say his real name. Marky Mark, Transformers.
Oh,
for sure.
It's a Transformer! It's a Transformer!
Steve says he is a Barbie girl. I nailed it.
It almost made me crap my Calvin Klein's.
Scott says this movie's the second in the series, comes after the Bumblebee movie. Actually, he said Bumblebee, and I kind of like that better.
Bumblebee was good. Bumblebee was such a cute movie. I love that. It's like a standalone thing. But if it's this last movie where Bumblebee was prominent in it, I did watch it on the airplane home.
I think Steve's quoting Barbie or Aqua lyrics.
Do you know
or
any...
something.
Yes.
Well, nobody's even playing with you anymore.
I mean, at least you know more than one At least you know like more than one Barbie song, or more than just that Barbie girl song from Aqua.
That's the only one I know.
At least you're quoting lyrics from another song. Oh, so when I used to work at a screen print shop, they sent me, the office guy, and the screen printers that were in the back, right? My friend Juan and Pepe, literally their name, Juan and Pepe. So me, Juan, and Pepe are going up to Sacramento for the screen printing trade show, and that's like 6 hours away. And I was pretty much banned from Aqua Aquarium like halfway through.
Yeah, they were done with it?
Yeah. We ranchitoed it most of the way, but like, yeah, they let me listen to it like once up and once back before it was like, no.
What? Steve says let's not forget the Venga Boys.
I don't know
Can we please?
What kind of bus was coming? The Venga bus is coming. What kind of bus was coming? It wasn't the short bus. It was some other bus.
Oh, man. Terrible. That was when, like, electronic type music first started making it into the mainstream, and it was always, like, the worst, most repetitive lyric songs.
My CD pile in that car was Aqua Aquarium, Whole Celebrity Skin. Oh my gosh! I think I might have burnt a hole in my CD from the Red Laser from Celebrity Skin. A lot of ICP because we're like that was the phase. Veruca Salt was there, and it was before I discovered Rilo Kiley. But that was like it was a pretty big like I would hide my CDs when people would get in the car because I was embarrassed of the music I was listening to.
Not anymore, though. You fully embrace your Swiftiness.
A little bit more. My parents did a really great job on embarrassing the heck out of me one time with music, and then like I just didn't after that. I just kept it to myself.
Hannah says ICP is not a phase.
Whoop whoop.
Terrible. It was the Venga bus.
The Venga bus is coming.
So I worked at the gas station, and that song was popular, and we had like the weird lighters that were like shaped like things, and there was one that you would light and it would play that song. It's terrible. So terrible.
as somebody who obviously has hopped in front of the camera and stuff, I cannot believe Taylor Swift is running around every other night. Or I don't know when it comes. I don't know if it's coming on the weekend, but man, she puts out
I
work.
heard she's only doing weekends.
She has to. Look, she's doing like 45 songs. It's a to-do. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 hours long.
I've heard 3. 3 plus 3.5.
But it's like slam down.
Don't ask me why I know so much. It just pops up in my feed.
Did you see Gordon Ramsay getting his bracelets at the Swiftie concert?
I saw everybody.
Eddie Vedder.
Everybody.
Oh, Eddie Vedder. Oh my gosh, he looked like somebody found him face down. I love you, Eddie Vedder. But please don't put eyeliner on. Like you look like Carrot Top. But even he was getting the things.
Yes.
Would you pretty stoked? I know how much you love Eddie Vedder.
Oh, I do like Eddie Vedder. I feel so like sneezy and my head is swollen. Like
Aww.
I don't know if something came in from outside that's making me all itchy. I was fine all day, but
that's bonkers. I know that. Yeah, I give it to her. I've seen some of the concert stuff that she has to do, or when the stage won't run down and she's got to run like 100 yards in those big old heel things to get to the backstage to change for the next song. Yes, Barbie, go see it. So I was gonna go see it yesterday, and then I was gonna try to see it today. I was gonna try to see it Monday, then Tuesday.
He says it's pee your pants funny. I'm not really a big fan of pee in my pants.
It's hard because
though.
everybody that says it's good is giving me diminishing returns. Like it's good.
Like the bar is getting higher.
The bar is getting higher.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, so I do want to see it. I thought maybe, I don't know if Crystal wanted to see it. If not, I was just going to go by myself. But I couldn't remember what we talked about. I don't think you care.
Not particularly.
Should I just go?
I'm not the biggest fan of going and sitting in a theater and watching a movie anyway. And when I do...
They're like recliners. And there's like nobody there.
I went there. We saw It there. Both It's, I believe. It has to be a movie I really want to see. What were the last few movies I saw in the theater? The Alice in Wonderland. I think we saw both of them in the theater.
That was good.
The It, both
we
parts.
saw the It's.
Like, I have to really want to see a movie and be immersed in that experience. Otherwise, I'm much happier just sitting on my couch, getting to go pee when I have to pee, getting a snack if I need a snack, talking if I need to talk.
It was hard for the whole audience. If you guys go to the theater to see Oppenheimer, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's 2 or 3 times in the movie where everybody gets squirmy. It's quiet because there's lots of talking, and it's squirminess. It's phone checking time to see what time it is. It's like that. So there is a couple times in that movie where you can really feel it from the audience. Like you can feel the stirriness. You can feel everybody's reopened up their bag of snacks. So the movie's 3 hours and 3 hours exactly. Plus, it said it started at 2:30. Oh, first of all, our theater was insanely packed. But there was 17 minutes. 17. I think Blake said it was 52 after when it started the movie. Oh, they're making another Exorcist.
What?
But this time, there's 2 of them.
No.
Yes.
No.
Talk about hat on a hat.
It's terrible.
It was so bad that they had to show the young person, and then it had to do a crossfade to the old lady that she became, just so you know that, like, look, a person from the original movie
That's
signed
terrible.
on. Yeah.
Steve says there's no downtime in Barbie. It goes hard the whole time. It's got that Kenergy.
I've not seen anything on it. I caught like one little like mainstream clippy thing that they showed where she's like gliding off the house that looked very odd, and then I have not seen anything.
It's very like women positive, women power kind of stuff, and I've seen several internet posts about people who broke up with their boyfriends after watching it.
Well,
like,
then
realize your boyfriend's a piece of crap.
If you're threatened in your relationship by the Barbie movie, like maybe you got other things coming.
Right? Maybe your girlfriend should break up with you. Brittany says, so the bar B is high.
Oh,
really?
You just trying to chew on my leg?
I gave him a knuckle to munch on. He apparently wanted to eat your knee instead. Come here. You could chew my knuckle.
Oh, mooch.
There you go.
Dan, how is Barbie getting down from the dream house when you play Barbie? So the dream house from when I was a kid was like 3 or 4 stories tall. It was in Alana's room, my cousin Alana's room, and it had a white elevator that went up and down the side.
Couldn't have told you that. I don't know anything.
I
about
can
Barbie's
see it.
dream
I can
house.
see it. It was made out of like, oh, you kids don't know. It was made out of like a little bit of thicker stock cardboard and then just plastic, and it never stayed together right. But the Barbie dream house from my childhood, I believe, had a white elevator that went up. Like you pulled a little string on the white elevator. It was pretty hollow.
Steve says he's revealing a lot about his childhood. I'm starting to think you played Barbies more than I did.
Who, me?
No, Steve.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say no.
Did you have the dream house?
I did not, but
Not
like,
you, him.
oh, my family members did have the dream house. When I lived with my nieces and stuff, I was already like older. I was already like high school, and then I got to see all the things that were for like girls and stuff during that time. Otherwise, like I wasn't around any toys that were like, we'll call it girl toys from like back then.
I talked about it, I think, Friday. I don't know if Steve was here. I dressed up my Barbies. I drew on a chalkboard to make them a house because I did not have the dream house. All right. Stop. You're allowed to exist. We'll be angry somewhere else.
Does he hate Precious?
He hates everything. Yeah, I didn't play Barbie.
Dude, everybody's hairs were just in knots. Like when I see the Barbie suitcase of like everybody's Barbies, like all the naked Barbies in the Barbie bin, they were all
My
wiped out.
Barbies were never naked. I dressed them up. What are you trying to eat there? Is there snacks in there?
I don't know, but sometimes
No.
they like Kumiko's.
Yeah, I think he's sniffing Kumiko's collar.
They like Kumiko's collar. She's retired from the collar. She don't have to wear it no more.
No, because she's not allowed outside.
Not alone. I took Mooch outside for like 10 minutes today, and all he did was go out there and just like act a fool.
Nancy and Liz both still have their Barbies.
I
I don't know
saw.
what happened to mine. I know at one point I gave a bunch of my toys to the little girl next door when she was like 5, and they didn't have a whole lot of toys, and I'm like, I don't need this crap, so I gave it to her. I don't think I have any Barbies.
Apparently, like Michael Cera's in it. Michael Cera? Well, one of the two.
In the Barbie movie?
Yeah, and then like I guess he plays like we'll call him Brett, but like the Brett Barbie was like $30, and now the Brett Barbie's $300. Like
Right.
like your original Brett Barbie. So your Barbie's probably not going to be worth more than it is now. So look up your Barbies so you can feel good about yourself.
Yeah, it's probably peak.
Alan,
burst
yeah,
time.
okay. The Alan Barbie apparently is like now $300.
Oh my gosh, my eyes.
Congratulations, Brittany, who still won the course backwards.
Of course.
Good job.
Nice job,
Let
Marianne
me,
and Sarah. For
let me
coming on
flip
today,
back
too.
over to. If you guys have all these new games came out recently for them, so get your update on.
Oh, Shannon says her brother gave hers to Goodwill, including the holiday Barbies. I remember I had Barbies. I don't think I had any like special Barbies. I just had like whatever Barbies, and I had a Skipper, and she was
Skipper was the.
no, she was the like younger sister, and she was much less
I
curvaceous
think she was her niece or something.
and a little
right?
bit shorter. Like she wasn't as tall as a regular Barbie doll.
She wasn't like her niece or anything, but Skipper was like huge.
I thought it was her little sister or cousin or something.
huge
I
for
don't
a
know.
while. I remember Leslie like doing the Barbie thing. Morgan might have been a product of the Barbie. Maybe your older sisters. I don't know if Barbie was like really in during the late '90s as much.
Oh my God, Skipper's in the movie!
Oh boy.
I don't even know if I had a Ken. I had a Joey McIntyre doll, which was like a little bit thicker than a Barbie doll.
It stuck because those New Kids on the Block dolls didn't stand up. They were so Barbie sized, and the stage that it came on was made out of that stupid cardboard. That when you would try to stand them up on the stage, they just wouldn't stand. And then the microphones had to be as tall as the New Kids on the Block figures, and those would just fall over too. They were the worst.
I don't remember anything other than I had the doll. Like, I don't remember a stage. I don't think I had any of that stuff.
It was 100% New Kids on the Block in Atlanta's room next to me. 100%. The sheets, the white sheets,
I had sheets and
the
pillows and
posters, the Saturday television show, every New Kid Barbie figure, and the crummy stage. Forget about the
never
crummy
did that.
stage. Yeah,
None of that.
it was.
Shannon also had Jem and She-Ra. I still have my She-Ra doll.
Jem is still.
I may not have my Barbies, but She-Ra is still in the box in that back bedroom. I do still have her.
Jem is awesome. You should watch Jem as an adult. It is the darkest story. It is the darkest story, but I love Jem is still the Jem movie. Don't watch that crap. That made me just shake my head. But Jem, the like anime, That was good. That was some deep, dark, murdering, crazy, suicide-y, weird stuff there in Gem. Yeah.
Nancy has Alan. Brittany has a Ken doll whose hair changes color. Nancy has Scooter, Skipper's friend. Shannon may have had the NKOTB comforter set. I had lots of new on the block stuff.
The white one with like the green. It was like, it was screen printed in like 3 colors. It was like green and black and blue.
Yes, like their faces.
Yeah. Yep. And then the She-Ra show is cool because they snuck that little orc guy in every episode. So you got to try to look to see where they were hiding that guy in the episode, and they pointed out at the end. And I'm like, and no show really did that after that. And it was the best gimmick ever. Best gimmick ever. Jess needs to start hiding plushies in the back of her videos and ask at the end, like, hey, did you guys find the Memphis plushie today? If so, let me know what time you found the Memphis plushie in the chat. I would rewind it because the tapes, it was like we had to find the thing in She-Ra because that's...
I don't remember that being a thing.
Yeah, it's because that's what it was. My uncle had some of the Wizard of Oz Barbies in the box that I sold at my booth. They went for a pretty penny. Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Were those like, I think those might have been like late 90 releases too. They might have been. Caroline's craziness says, my birthday's this Friday. Happy birthday. Well, happy birthday on Friday.
Blake's birthday's tomorrow. He's going to be 22 tomorrow. So.
Oh, I hated that guy. I don't know why. Oh man, I lost count. Same with Easter egg with Steve. I don't even remember what I was saying.
About hiding the guy in the video?
Oh yes, it was like that. They'd hide the guy in the video. They'd hide the guy in the little video. I remember being like 8 or 9, going like, "This is crazy."
Yeah, speaking of 22, time for liquor. Not for Blake. He's not a drinker.
No, huh? That's right. His birthday's tomorrow.
It is.
I gotta message him at midnight tonight because like he messaged me happy
He always
Father's Day.
does, yes.
You can get up and move if you like. I know the air is just like blowing on your face.
That's probably not helping. I need to go like blow my nose again and try to probably take a Claritin or something. I don't know.
Right. All right, well, I think that was it. Speak now, forever hold your peace. That was fun. Yeah. Thanks for just letting me get it all out. That felt good.
Thanks for the half bush story.
I figured
we needed that.
I figured you guys would appreciate it. If you see me like leaning over to the left like I'm drunk, it's just because my weight's off balance.
Oh my gosh, isn't it on the right side?
Oh, there's no weight there no more.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it.
Right.
I get it now.
There you go.
So yeah, no baking Friday.
No baking Friday, but do we want to move next Friday till this Friday, and then we could just really be done for a bit? Like we could like move it a week ahead.
We can discuss.
Okay.
Steve, a lot.
Not like
a lot. Trust.
Like usually like it's like, let me liken it to like this. Like from what I can tell, like when ladies like go out to like, oh, I'm gonna go like travel somewhere and like be out in public, like maybe they shave just, or anything, or they wear a clean pair of underwear in case they like get in a car accident or anything, like.
Where are you going with
so
this?
Like maybe last time I took a trip on an airplane, like, I like did some yard work outside and inside, and so it was then, a couple times a year. What do you want? I mean, you asked for this, guys.
So for a trip to Canada, eh?
Yes, for Steve.
For Steve.
Wait,
I saw where that was going.
The last 2 times I've seen Steve.
Do you guys share a bed?
Not yet. When will I see Steve next? Probably Novi. Oh, gee. Why don't you go ahead and ask me in person? I'll give you the wink.
Like, pull his pants down like you're Julie, the nurse practitioner.
I mean, she had to have gone home and, like, right now she's sitting at, like, it's like a big house, because that ring told me it's a big house. The table's too long for just the 2 of them. And she's just eating, and she just casually looks up and just tells her husband the story.
And he only shaved half of it. We need to go.
We need to go.
This can't go any further.
I love it. All right, I have to get up and walk far away. Thank you for letting us be...
Steve says he can check for a hernia.
Thanks for letting us be so informal.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yep. Hold on, Corey with the great advice before we get out of here. Remember, y'all, don't steal from the Walmart.
Thank you, Koru, and thank you for supporting us by being a member for 13 whole months. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who hung out. Thank you to everybody who played Mario Kart, even though that was just peripheral.
We're so choppy. The camera's so choppy.
To the half bush story. Sorry for our choppy camera, and we'll see you when we see you. We'll make a post. We'll tell you what's happening. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
My eyes won't stop watering.